Alrighty, now welcome in, welcome back. We're here, we're live in color, in black and white, all the colors.
Reporting live from Dragonstone.
From Dragonstone, yep. Can confirm. What is that?
This is my surprise. Here's the thing.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
Oh, is that Kev's
and Angel's podcast? They did a limited time merch run, and they keep talking about how Jonathan Majors and Will Smith and Martin Lawrence are friends of the pod, and what's her name? Her brother was lying, talking about Nigerians try to hang him in Chicago. Journey Smollett.
Oh.
Sister of Juicy Smollett.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like Journey's a friend of the pod. So they was all like, you know what? Let's just make a shirt that says friend of the pod. And I like it. I got Wendy one too. So she don't feel excluded. I don't think Wendy's a friend of the pod though.
That's terrible.
But it's okay.
She's a friend of this pod. She's a friend of this pod.
This is nice. This is nice.
And we gonna support.
Who do they work with? This is nice.
Black podcasters, because that's what we are. You feel me?
Yeah.
And they get that little support this way too. Okay.
Yeah.
But thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for being you. We're live. We're here.
Y'all can support us by subscribing to the Patreon. It is now active and live. Yeah. I've been told by 2 people now. I'm sorry, did not know that. So yeah, be sure to go over there and subscribe to the Patreon. $3, $6, $9, whichever one you want to do.
Yeah, I've been I'm thinking about putting the New Music Friday streams on the Patreon.
There we go.
So you either catch it either live on Twitch and then it's gone off Twitch, or on the Patreon. That's where we live, because it's better for copyright reasons.
Yeah.
We love copyright reasons. All right. But thank y'all for being here. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. We got a lot of shit to get into. But like always, we're going to start with what we've been streaming, what we've been looking at, listening to. We've been taking up all the bandwidth in our house.
Yes.
And there's a couple things. Couple things that's taking up the bandwidth in my house, I should say.
Let's you want me to go first?
Sure.
All right. I'm gonna leave because I know which one you're about to say. I'm gonna leave that one for you, because you're more you deeper into that lore and story.
I'm down.
I just want to see niggas burn, honestly.
That's terrible.
But I've been watching anime. I've been back on my anime shit. Netflix. Okay, here's the thing. Netflix. Who runs Netflix? Is it Ted Sarandos?
Ted Sarandos and someone else.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You, sir.
Yeah.
Congratulations. You made it off of the chopping block for me,
Oh, damn.
Give you a round of applause. You made it off the chopping block.
There it is.
That's beautiful. That is so beautiful. Let me tell you how he did it. He got an anime. Okay, so there's an anime out. It came out a couple years ago called Baki. And it's about illegal martial arts fights in an underground ring, right?
Is that the dudes that's very muscular?
Yeah. Real muscular, and they just super muscular. It's a lot of definition on their muscles.
Can't confirm.
And there's just a bunch of them. One knows Aikido, one knows slap boxing. They had Muhammad Ali Jr. in it. Oh. They got all these people. First of all, shout out to anime. They but they show some respect to like black people.
We love that.
So there's that anime, right? And it's about Baki the grappler, and he's basically beating everyone so he can work himself up to beat his dad, who's the greatest martial artist ever. Mm-hmm. Then there's this other anime called Keegan Ashura. Now that's about an illegal underground fight, but with real companies. McDonald's, except, for copyright reasons, they call it, Whack-Donald's.
Yeah, like the W.
Disneyland, they call it Funland. But when you see the logo that they represent, it's like that's Disneyland's D. Like I can tell. And that's McDonald's Golden R, all that shit. Apple is Pear, Harley Davidson, big companies, real big companies, Logitech. Mm-hmm. So these companies basically they hire a fighter to fight for them. The winner of this tournament gets like $1 trillion, and they get to they get like first dibs. The owner of the company gets first dibs on some of the most lucrative deals for the year. So, it's just a bunch of martial artists fighting and shit. Oh, yeah. And not even just martial artists. One dude is an assassin from Uganda. He was picked up by this crazy lady. So, it's that. It's these two animes of underground fights. Netflix, it's a Netflix original. They merged both of those animes and got the fighters fighting each other. And I liked it. I enjoyed it. That was nice. That was real nice. So I've been watching Keegan Ashura versus Baki. Y'all go check that out. The next thing I've been watching on my anime shit is One Piece. I believe One Piece is coming to an end, and honestly, I don't know if I'm gonna keep watching anime after.
Damn.
I don't know. This
is breaking news.
Yeah, I don't know. It's number one. It's number one. If you do not believe One Piece is the greatest anime ever,
okay,
you're not watching good anime.
Okay.
That story building.
People have opinions, Edward. People have opinions.
Oh yeah, that's cool. There is a such thing as a wrong opinion.
That is a thing, though, too.
Hyphen Ted. That's Ted's quote, it's a great quote. 2023. Such thing as a wrong opinion.
Mm-hmm.
You're entitled to your opinion and all that. Hey, I think Steve Kerr was better than Michael Jordan, right? That's all my opinion. Okay. It's wrong.
It's wrong.
It's very wrong. But hey, well, you see, there's people that's like One Piece is not that good. People talking about the art styles and all that. It's all weird, and people are. Let me tell y'all something. A little quick rant. That man Oda, aka Goda, makes his anime reflect the world, and no one's the same in the world. So if everybody can just do me a favor and shut the hell up about that.
There it is.
You
heard it here first.
Yeah, you heard it here first.
You did hear it here.
But it's a great anime. Y'all need to watch it. For those of you that are already watching it, that's amazing. Y'all caught on early. For those of you who said I'm gonna watch it and y'all been sticking to it because it's 22 minutes an episode. If you watch HBO show that's an hour long average, that's 3 episodes of One Piece. Okay, that's 3. You can get through it, but you gotta really be about it. You gotta be about it. And if you're not about it, it's okay. It's okay. There's levels to this. Okay, there's levels. Y'all don't shop where I shop. Y'all don't eat where I eat. Yeah, it's okay.
Let me manga how I manga.
And let me manga how I manga. Niggas want to tell me they shit. I've been to Japan. I met the artists. I met all of them. I met your favorite artists.
Oh my god.
I got money over there. Let me manga how I manga. Lame ass niggas trying to tell me about something. They ain't even step foot in the land. I got stock over there. Shout
out Vince Staples. Shout out.
Yeah, for real. But yeah, so that's what I've been watching. Listening to TikTok. I ain't even gonna lie. TikTok.
Listening to TikTok. There it is, right there.
And look, TikTok has this thing now where if you click on the song that the TikToker is using, it'll ask you like, do you want us to make a playlist on your Apple Music or your Spotify? So now they made me a TikTok songs playlist, like that white one, TikTok song. Ooh, that came in clear. Shout out El Gato. Look at you.
Yeah, yeah, they gonna get in there. They want that.
Yeah, so
they want that data.
I've been listening to
give me in there. Yeah.
They just better leave.
You listened to this 6 years ago, huh? Okay.
Yeah, they need to leave. They can have the data, but you niggas in China, I know y'all trying to mess with Taiwan because Ray got to go to the military.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. If y'all doing that to Taiwan and y'all start impeding on Japan's way of life, I'm enlisting.
Uh-oh.
I'm enlisting in the murder group. That's what I want to be. I don't even want to be no Marine, Air Force. Nah, where's the ones that kill?
You want to be just a Navy SEAL.
I want to be, like the one that movie I saw, or I think it was an advertisement to join the Navy. One dude swam in the water and he was by this little creek where the op was standing at.
Mm-hmm.
And then another dude was sniping from like a mile away. He sniped the dude on the creek, and as he was about to fall into the water, the dude from the water caught his body and then like on some like monster shit, just wrapped his arms around him and then brought him to the bottom of the water. I was like, oh, I want to do that. I want to do that. I want to do that all day. And I ain't even got to be in blackface because, them niggas was in blackface. And that's kind of racist, but it's okay because y'all did some baller shit, but it's not okay. It's okay, but it's not okay.
It sounds like it's not okay.
Yeah, it's not okay. But it's okay that I acknowledge that it's not okay. Yeah, so I've been listening to Denzel Curry, Tia Corinne, and ASAP Ferg on this Hot Ones. That one's good. Miles. I think you know him. He the one that made that song. I like the agents. I went to Hong Kong. All of these people out here in Hong Kong.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Here in Hong Kong.
Something about then Rosa Parks or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I feel like Rosa Parks in Hong Kong. Someone actually wanted him as a feature on their song.
No.
And the song is good, but his part is like, it's funny. Like,
y'all just playing at this point. Y'all just playing.
That nigga got famous off of saying.
I know.
So I've been listening to that. That's really about it. I've been listening to that. I've been going back to some 41 because now I'm just starting to get my walks in, and I really just be walking in my parking lot, my parking area, but I'll be listening to like some heavy metal, some Danzig, Mother. Tell your children not to walk my way. Whew. Tell your children not to hear my words, what they mean, what they say. Mother, that shit was fire.
Tell your children not to walk your way.
Yeah, don't walk my way. Do you really want to die tonight?
Right,
like,
what you gonna do to the children, Edward? What's going on with the children?
I don't know.
It's
not that.
Here we go.
Just tell them not to walk my way, okay?
Kendrick, we got another one.
No.
Kendrick, go ahead. Juneteenth is happening. Go ahead and
no, not me.
We got the remix. We got the third verse right here.
Go ahead and go for Audrey. That's what you got to go for. But yeah, that's all I've been listening to and watching. And of course Billie Eilish because she got
big bills, big eyes, big lish.
Yeah. I don't even know what my favorite song is no more. It's just such a.
I don't either on that album. Hit Me Hard and Soft is very, very good. Honestly, my only gripe is I wish it was longer. Because there's no skips. In my opinion, there's no skips. Well, I like Wildflower probably the least, but I still love that song though. But Bittersweet and like those last 3 songs are so dope. Like they just fit so well together. Birds of a Feather is a hit. Yeah. That's probably one of my favorites right now. Chihiro. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing. Mrs. Eilish, she got it. She did it again. But definitely,
honestly, I'm waiting for her misstep.
I ain't no misstep.
That's what I'm waiting, because it's like everyone who does great has a misstep at some point.
Oh yeah, but
I'm waiting for her to do hers so she can talk about it and make another hit. You're gonna be fine. You're just gonna,
she's gonna be fine.
You're gonna be fine. Yeah.
But as far as what I've been watching a couple things.
Yeah.
The main thing that I watched a couple movies this past couple weeks. One of them was The Iron Claw with Zac Efron and Jeremy Allen White. The movie was good. It made me want to learn more about this tragic fucking Von Erich wrestling family. Basically it's just about a tragic family in wrestling and stuff like that. It's a good movie. It's a really good movie if you want to watch a tragic, sad movie. It's a good movie to watch. The performances were pretty good. Were okay. Honestly, they were okay. And yeah, I mean, really, it just took me down a rabbit hole on Wikipedia. That's the main thing that the movie did.
Gotcha.
Because I was trying to learn about who these people are, what they did, what was real, what was not real. So that was the main thing. But it was a good movie. Okay. What else we got? We got Yesterday. I didn't really like that movie. Nah, it wasn't that great.
Yesterday?
Yeah, it's called Yesterday. It's about a movie about a guy who something happens in the world where all the power goes out in the world, but then it comes back, but there's only one guy who remembers the Beatles. Everyone else around the world forgets about the Beatles, so he does all their songs for himself.
How? I don't understand that. How does that correlate to forgetting about the Beatles?
I don't know what happened but all the power went out.
Was it like for a long time?
No, it was like for like 10 seconds, and then everybody forgets about the Beatles. They forget about Coca-Cola. There's like random little things that everyone forgets about, but he only remembers. Plot twist: there was actually 2 other people that remember the Beatles in the movie. The movie wasn't that good because, like, obviously he steals all the songs and he's like, makes them off of his own. But like, I don't get like the message at the end.
But if the power went, if it came back on,
yeah, I don't know exactly what happened. There's not really. It was just some phenomenon. There's not really an explanation as to really what happened. It's just the power just went out from all around the world, and he wasn't affected because at the same time he got hit by a bus. I don't know. I don't fucking know. It wasn't that great. It was okay. It was not that great though. Kate McKinnon's in it.
And why the Beatles? That's like,
well, that's one of the best parts of the movie was just the Beatles songs. Because we were just singing the Beatles songs, which was, that was the best part of the movie. We love that. But I don't know. It wasn't
I'm gonna look that up because that
wasn't the greatest movie.
Yeah,
I watched Crazy Rich Asians. Crazy Rich Asians was really, really good.
Great film. I didn't know you didn't see that.
Yeah, I know.
Great movie.
That's a good ass movie. It was funny as hell.
My baby mama number 4, Aquafina's in that.
Yep. She is in that. She was funny as hell too.
Mm-hmm.
Michelle Yeoh. We love Michelle Yeoh. But that was a good movie. Loved it. What is that on? Was that on Max? Probably. I think most of these things are on Max. HBO Max.
Yes. Just pay the $150. It's so worth it.
All right.
It is so worth it.
Here we go.
So that's pennies a day. Just pay it. That's
pennies a day.
It's literally the best app right now. The only thing comparing to it is Disney.
I also am watching the playoffs. That's what I'm watching. I'm really watching that. Game 5 is tonight. We're in Boston, and hey, it's time for Boston to win banner number 18. I'm a Boston Celtics fan. Can confirm that. And, and it's because of KG and Paul Pierce. That's why I'm a Boston Celtics fan. Okay.
Goku died. Superman flies. Targaryens have dragons that'll never die. Boston in 5.
Boston. Jesus Christ. Well, yeah. Hopefully they do close it out this time. I'm waiting for it. I'm ready. Yeah, that's pretty much. I mean, as far as the music too, I've been listening
to pies. I like my tea tie, and I like fat thighs.
You like your teas tie. You like your teas tie. All right.
Yeah, actually, fun fact: I don't. That shit is not good to me.
Well, your teas tie. What is a tea tie?
A Thai tea, Thai iced tea.
Oh, your teas tie. Okay,
it's a bar. It's a bar. He's getting it.
Jesus.
Where's my megaphone? Yes. Exactly. I like my teas tie. That's a Lil Wayne bar right there. Call him up. Is it? Yep.
Her. What was I about to say? Oh, the music. My music. Been listening to a couple things. Couple albums are coming out. Normani has dropped. Finally, been asking her for months for her to drop. So y'all go definitely support a black pop woman. Dopamine is her album. Tim's dropped an album called Born in the Wild. We love Tim's on this podcast. Can confirm that.
Yes.
Shout out Tim's.
She's a friend of the pod.
I mean, I would love that. I would love all of that. Shabuzi's album is pretty good. I like that song Annabelle a lot. That's a good song. The song with Noah Cyrus is pretty good. I just don't know the name of him.
Something lost.
Something Land of the Lost. Land of the Lost. I mean, what we're not gonna do. is I think I'm off my little Ice Spice of it all, you know?
My fault. That's what it's called.
My like Ice Spice fandom, because I'm about over it. Because that last album was annoying, and I don't know.
Yep.
This new album, I mean, not the last album, the last song she made was terrible. So we will see what this new album that she's promoting has in store. I'll listen to it a little bit, but I'm not really that excited for it because I don't know. I'm a little over it. You can only shake your butt so much, shake your ass so much in front of a camera, and I'm like, all right, what else you got? You know?
Yeah.
I was there at the peak. I was there. You know, I was loving the ass shaking. I was there. Loved it, Ice.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, 6 months after that, still shaking ass. What else can we do? Can we like rap a bar? Give me a bar. Can't give me a bar though.
I mean, yeah. Which, you know, it's cool. You got your money and all that. It's cool, but you know, what have you done for me lately?
What have you done for me lately? And you know, we'll see.
Yeah.
I love to give people the benefit of the doubt because I love to be surprised. But man, we'll see if there's a surprise there. But yeah, Mrs. Spice. You know, shout out to Mrs. Spice. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good day.
Yeah.
What else we got? We got as far as also the TV shows. This is a big month in TV because The Boys is coming back. Season 4. Shout out to Amazon. Daddy Bezos giving us what we need.
Daddy right there.
Season 4 of The Boys. I mean, it's, so far so good.
What else? Yeah, I'm liking it.
I've only watched one episode, so I don't.
Oh, it's getting good.
I don't want to use too much of it or abuse too much of the shit, but The Boys is out. We're also watching House of the Dragon. Shout out to the Targaryens.
Shout out Mr. 32 Bust Down.
32.
Y'all want to see a picture of him?
Mr. 32 Bust Down.
Let me see if I got a picture of Mr. 32.
I'm my boy Damon. I always say that. Damon, I'm my boy Damon. But it's getting hype. It's getting hype, especially on The Boys and also House of the Dragon. So our Sundays are gonna be
Mr. 32 Bust Down.
He looked like Lee from Tekken. With that foot.
He looked like you talking to me.
Yeah.
You don't see that dragon behind me? You talking to me? You talking to me? Who are you calling a twat, sir?
Yeah.
You know, back then they used those words. All the words that we apparently are forbidden from saying, they use them freely.
Yeah.
So they're like, who you calling?
What are you talking about?
I got words too. Dracarys.
There it is.
Thou has fucketh up. That's 32 Bust Down. That's my new favorite character.
Yeah, he about the action. That's the one thing he's about is action.
Yeah, that's why I like him.
Yeah.
He don't do politics. Like, I just want to fight.
So yeah, definitely y'all go ahead and watch them shows. If you ain't watched House of the Dragon, well, if you ain't watched Game of Thrones, you already know. We've talked about Game of Thrones relentlessly on this podcast. But
Game of Thrones.
Watch that and then go watch House of the Dragon. And then also go watch The Boys.
You know what I like about Game of Thrones so much? And it's the one thing that I like more than the murder scenes and all that and the betrayal scenes. It's the fact that every character, every person, there's not one character that doesn't do this. They all act and honor and acknowledge the ways of the seven and the gods. But behind closed doors, they know all of that is a crock of bullshit.
Yeah.
All of it. Like when Cersei, I love that scene with her and Littlefinger. And he was all like, knowledge is power. And she was like, hey, y'all, kill him. Stop, turn around. Take 3 paces left. Now right.
Yeah.
And she was just all like, power is power.
Yeah.
But in public, they do these prayers and they do like all of these, like, oh, he has the right to challenge for the throne. None of them care about any of that. They all know, like, I will bend all the rules I need to get what I want. And I love that. But in public, it's like, oh yeah, we follow the the old ways and the new, and yeah, those are my gods. Yeah, I'm gonna do what he do. But when the door is closed, they be like, "Hey, we gonna kill that nigga that's Robert's son. I don't give a fuck. Kill all them niggas. The fisherman boy, drown him.
Mm-hmm.
The baby in the brothel, stab him.
Damn.
All that. We don't. I don't give a fuck about this gods.
That's terrible.
Big search. This Lena Headley now.
It is Lena Headley.
This is my shit. So I'm gonna kill them all.
Yeah. But
sorry.
It is a great show. And yeah, I do like that too. I mean, that's aspects of real life too. You know, people do act in one way in public and godly and this and that, but behind closed doors, they're fucking their brothers. Yeah. Well, I don't know how true that is in real life, but it can be.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely watch those shows. The Bear is coming out in a couple weeks too, so we're just being fed this June, and I love it.
Yeah,
it's a great time to do it because it's hot in June, so you got to stay your ass inside.
Yeah,
but I mean, we love it here. We love it here.
Yes.
So let's get into what we were definitely here to talk about too. Obviously, too, this is coming out on Wednesday. It's Juneteenth.
Yeah.
So happy Juneteenth.
Yeah. All right. Yes. Juneteenth. Yeah. Let's talk about some black shit in honor of Juneteenth.
In honor. Yeah. First of all, real quick, let me get a quick definition of what Juneteenth was.
Please do, because I don't know.
You got to know what Juneteenth is about, okay?
I didn't even know it was on the 19th.
Yeah,
there's like 5 teenths.
There is. 50. Yes. Well, yeah. Then there's 13, and then.
Okay. Well, I went to public school, so anyone laughing, fuck you. You know.
All right.
LA School District. Fix it.
Well, technically you went to the Hawthorne School District. Yeah, and then y'all just got some money like 10 years ago because everybody then upgraded their schools right after we left.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what new money they unlocked.
They fired that superintendent. When I was going there was a superintendent and like 3 or 4 other board members. Mm-hmm. He was taking money that was allocated for the districts, and it was really for the teachers and to keep some programs alive. Yeah. He kept giving himself a raise, and his little group of niggas, he was giving them bonuses too. So when I graduated, a lot of us, like now in graduation, people be dancing and shit. Yeah. My graduation, we was trying to figure out which one of them niggas up there was the superintendent.
Yeah.
And then we found out, and some people didn't shake his hand. And I know I didn't. I just kept walking.
Yeah.
Yeah, but go ahead. My fault.
That sounds like regular public school teaching right there.
Yeah.
If you're not scamming the kids, then why are we in this business? Better scam them kids. But yeah, Juneteenth. I mean, let's just really talk about it. Juneteenth is basically the Emancipation Proclamation hit, right? Freed all the slaves. But basically, just Juneteenth is just about just freeing all Americans were free at that point. This is just about freedom for all Americans. Excuse me. The North sent an army down to Texas to make sure to all these plantations to make sure that all of them were abiding by the new rules that slavery is over and to let them free. And they went down to pretty much the last plantation in Galveston, Texas, and that's when they freed all the slaves there. So which made every American free on June 19th. So it's basically, it's getting the word out that the Lincoln signed the Emancipation Proclamation.
So someone went down and like, hey, you gotta let your niggas go.
Literally.
We gotta go talk to Candy. Gotta go let your niggas go.
Yeah.
That nigga there. Gotta go.
So yeah, we was free. We was free, and we love that. We love celebrating that. I celebrated a little bit more. I wouldn't say now I'm going to start celebrating it more than July the 4th because, like I said, it's not just for Black people. To be honest, it is, but at the same time, it's just all Americans were free. That's how I look about it. July 4th to me is like it's only a certain subset was free on July 4th, 1776. But on June 19th, 1800, I'm not going to get the year right. Everyone was free. That subset and also the black people too. So yeah, it's just American freedom. That's what we love. That's what we love about about Juneteenth.
Yeah. I thought July 4th was us, the subset getting mad at England for taxing them.
Yeah, that we were free from English rule on July 4th, 1776. I don't know what was ratified. I don't know if the Declaration, I don't know. Ask Nicolas Cage if the Declaration of Independence was signed that day. Oh. It probably was, maybe. I don't know.
There were a lot of tea in that Boston Harbor, though.
But Nick Cage would know, though.
Gotcha.
Nick Cage would know.
All right. With that. All right, so to kick off this Juneteenth podcast, we already talked about Ice Spice. Let's talk about another black person. Talk about Sexy Red and her NXT debut. It was great. I love it. I like Sexy Red. First of all, I like that Booker T was like, oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, we got something now. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm like, oh, Booker T, you got a wife, bro. You mute the mic.
We got something now. Like, what the hell? WWE announcers used to be crazy back in the day.
Oh my god, yeah, Lita can hurricane me anytime.
I know, like, oh my god, what is she wearing? She can motorboat my motor home. Like, what the fuck, Jerry the King Lawler? Like, damn. They had these people. They was crazy back then. They was crazy.
Vince McMahon's WWE was very crazy.
Yeah. And Vince had to, get out of there.
Yeah. But I like what Triple H is doing. It's pretty amazing. I think he's the person I should thank for getting me back into wrestling, because it's a lot of you can see the difference. One, it's more diverse.
Mm-hmm.
And the storylines are very good. This whole thing with Damage Control and Jay Cargill with Bianca Belair and Naomi. Bailey just walking around with that wagon. She ain't got to fight. Just pay her for that. So damn fine. A women's Royal Rumble, a women's Elimination Chamber. You got Nia Jax. So now we have another member of the Samoan family, the bloodline in. I love it. It's great. But yeah, I like that Sexy Red did a debut. This is my thing about Sexy Red. I know that the 7S look at her like, oh, she's so ghetto. Mm-hmm. And she is. But I like that. I like the fact, the constant reminding that I am who I am, I'm still that same girl that made that song, walking with my gat and I'm strapped. Mm-hmm. You niggas gonna get clapped. I like that she's that girl still.
Yeah.
And she out here making all these great moves. And plus she's funny. She is funny.
She's unapologetically herself.
Yeah, when she talked to Breakfast Club, she wouldn't talk to Jess Hilarious. She was like, oh yeah, you said something about me because I was at high school performing. I don't want to talk to you. Mm-hmm. And she's just funny. So I like that. That was just a quick fire off. Did you want to add anything to that?
I kind of agree with what you said. Yeah. Anybody that's unapologetically themselves, and is successful is someone you honestly want to, look up to, for lack of a better word. You don't have to agree with exactly what she does, or that's not how you would do it or something like that. But she is herself, and she's just being herself, being successful. So I think everybody wants to do that. Everybody.
Yeah. Next thing, Black China, 21 months sober.
We love that. Now, we love sobriety.
Yes. Congratulations to her. I have said a lot of things against her, and I'm not about to apologize. That's not what this is. What I want to say is I'm happy for her now. I'm happy for her. She's 21 months sober. I think she took her lip fillers out or some shit. I didn't know you could do that. So seeing her now, like she looks much better than she was like 3 years ago and shit. And this is like the whole thing I said with Billie Eilish. I'm waiting for the misstep to see the comeback. Black China was just misstepping when she first came onto the scene, in my opinion. Because that whole thing with Nigeria, I still didn't like that. But that doesn't mean you're not able to seek redemption. So I like where she's at now. The Wendy Williams documentary where she showed up. I didn't know that they were so close, but
yeah, me neither.
I saw that scene and I'm happy for her. She's very, I don't know, she's very like true to herself now or something.
Yeah.
I don't know the word for it. I just like that she's sober.
Yeah, I'm just happy for her, and she ain't doing.
Yeah,
she's not just, I don't know, doing the things that I hated about her.
Out, yeah,
I guess hate, but it's just, yeah, she was not my cup of tea, to put it lightly, at all.
Yeah.
But it would mean, like I said, 21 months sober. We love that. We love if you can get sober and improve your life like that. I'm always gonna be an advocate for that.
Exactly.
But I mean, being Juneteenth, we got a show coming up on Juneteenth that's gonna be live on Prime Video.
Oh yeah,
that we tried to go to, but these tickets is ticketing.
I'm not paying $400 and I don't get to see the lineup.
Yeah, these tickets is ticketing. They was ticketing, but yeah, Kendrick. Kendrick's doing. I think his birthday is like soon too.
That's what's up.
It's this week too, but yeah, Kendrick's doing a show in Inglewood at the Forum on Juneteenth.
Yes.
I mean, it sounds like a celebration at that point. We just celebrate.
Great celebration. I think it's going to also double serve as a warning to Drake, like, don't come out here.
Man.
It's okay. We don't like you. It's okay. Just don't come out here.
Yeah.
Don't even go to Oakland. Don't go to none of this over here.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Yeah,
it's a little too hot. It's a little too hot for Drake to be.
It is too hot for you. It is really too. Given the history that California, that LA has with rappers not from here, you don't come out here, Drake. Because I want to see nobody hurt. That's the thing. If he come out here, that chance of harm is going up. I mean, he already got a security guard shot, and he was beefing with a Canadian. Don't come out here, because some of these people are wilding out. Like the whole just to give a comparison, the barbs, and how they found Megan Thee Stallion's mom's gravesite and shit, and they was like giving her warnings. So I was like, that's a little too far.
Yeah.
There's Kendrick fans that are willing to go that far too, except they're not barbs. They're not a majority of women. It's probably some active niggas out here. So just don't come out here.
I think he won't.
Yeah.
He definitely probably won't. But I mean, just shout out Kendrick for being undisputed number one in hip hop. I think that's
at this point, now
undisputed number one. I don't think no one can step.
He's a friend of the pod. Send us some tickets. Send us some tickets, because this was my problem. I was gonna buy some tickets. I went on to SeatGeek and they were selling it. So I think SeatGeek bought some tickets off of Ticketmaster and was reselling. And it was $360. Which I'm gonna round up to $400 because I gotta buy a drink.
Yeah, and plus, like, there's probably taxes and fees, honestly.
Yeah, and it wasn't even for the good seats. It was for the nosebleeds in the Forum. And I swore to myself, after seeing G-Eazy, what was that? The G-Eazy, Logic, and YG tour.
Yeah,
I'm not sitting up here no more.
That's a weird tour.
Oh, it was. Yeah, it was G-Eazy and Logic co-headlining, but really G-Eazy headlined. He was the last one, and I guess since they were out here, they brought out YG, Kamaya, Bebe Rexha, Neff the Pharaoh, and who else came with them? I think that was it. I don't know if those other 4 artists went with them on tour, but the poster, the flyer said G-Eazy and Logic, a special guest YG.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe he brought out the niggas because Kamaya, Neff the Pharaoh, all them, those are like Neff is from Vallejo. Kamaya was signed under YG. I don't know what she's doing now.
Yeah.
Her first album was cool. Neff the Pharaoh, I think he's independent. He shows up with La Russell a lot now, but he's from Vallejo. I don't know where Baby Rexa was from, but I think if anything, she was probably on tour with them the whole time because that's when
she's
Me, Myself, and I came out.
Yeah. They actually just G-Eazy and BB Rexa just actually had a little beef recently. I guess G-Eazy wanted to do something with BB Rexa in New York or something like that. Blah blah blah. Long story short, she said like, "Don't hit me up, bitch ass boy. I'm the only person that gave you. I gave you your one and only hit or something like that." So, and she don't want him. She said something like, "Oh, don't let me expose you for all the terrible shit you've done in the past, or whatever."
Damn.
G-Eazy looked like he did some weird shit.
Damn. Not one only hit. I thought he had a good run.
Did he? He did. No, he did. There was a moment. There was like those albums that right before he got famous, I kind of really liked. These Things Happen. I like that album. It had that Tumblr Girl song on it. But there was a lot of stuff after that was just all right. I was over it. Like after the Cardi B song, you know.
Oh
if I hit it one time, I'm Piper. If I hit it 2 times, I'm Papa. Yeah,
that's true. But yeah, that was the last time I was at the top, the nosebleeds of Forum. That's
the Forum is not that big too, but yeah, I do want to. I would want better seats.
I'm not going up there no more.
Yeah,
and I do that to myself a lot. I'll like experience something, but I'll do like the cheapest experience of that thing.
Yeah,
and then when I see what it's really like, it's like okay, this ain't happening next year.
Yeah,
and it hasn't. I stayed true to my word. Yeah, I'm in the door right now, but I'm gonna keep working my way down till I get to the floor. Because I was at the second to last row at the very top of the Forum. Like I could touch the ceiling. And I remember touching it. I was like, I am touching the top of the ceiling.
Yeah.
And then the next show was who the hell was it? It was Gorillaz. And I was on the side and I was in the mezzanine. I was like right above the the floor. But I was at the backest part of that. So I was still high up a little. And then it was Gorillaz, so I walked down to the side. I walked down. I'm about to party. And then I went with you and Taylor to see Billie Eilish. And then I got a little closer.
Yeah.
And then Chance the Rapper, and now I'm on the fucking.
Yep, Chance.
We don't talk about that. RDC World was there, and I had better seats than them. I'm so sorry if y'all ever see this. I'm not flexing on y'all. I'm just saying. I was row 6. Them niggas was in the back, row 22.
But
terrible. It's cool though, because I got love for y'all. But I made it to the front. I told myself I was gonna do it, and I fucking did it, man. I'm about to commit seppuku. I'm done. I made it. That nigga did 10 damn days. I got the show for it. I fucking made it. It's like I gotta stop cussing.
Oh my god.
Oh, I made it. I remember that. I was like row 6, front row, and he saw me. He saw that pink shirt.
Yeah, I still have that weird plastic thing that hit me because he broke his mic stand.
That was so bizarre.
I was like, "What the hell? Who hit?" And I'm like looking at everybody. I'm like scanning the crowd. Who the fuck threw something at me?
That's what I was like. He did.
Like,
he broke that shit.
It was Chance.
Chance did that.
Oh my god.
But yeah, that was fun.
That was a good night.
Next, I'm gonna get a meet and greet.
Oh, I'll let you know.
I don't know. I don't know anyone I want to meet and greet like that because I'm not trying. I mean, I don't know. I thought that was for women, really.
No.
Especially with the Chris Brown thing. That's what it is. Because Chris Brown doing these 90s pictures
Yeah.
with them.
That's cool, but I'm trying to meet somebody.
Yeah, but I'm not trying to pay $1,111 like they are.
Yeah, they be
But he does. He said whatever pose y'all want.
Yeah. I get it, but I'm not about to. I'm just gonna shake Billy's hand and be like, "Hey, keep doing what you're doing. Love you guys."
2 Chainz. 2 Chainz.
It's like obviously they're gonna be in have the energy of all right. We got to move this along, bro. Get your 10 seconds,
bro. You in my city,
and then let's go. Just
2 Chainz. Get thing 1 and thing 2 away. I pay. You in my city.
Okay.
We really gonna see what you about there. Atlanta, 4 hours that way, bro. You in my city. And where I work, I control the skies. I will.
All right. Control the skies is hilarious.
Give me this damn picture and let me tell you about how you so great. All my cars are foreign. All my broads are foreign. That's me. City boy. That's me.
That is you.
That's me. Salvadorian, German car. I'm 2 Chainz now.
What?
I'm 2 Chainz. I'm 2 Chainz. All my cars are foreign. All my broads are foreign. Love it. I love it. 2 Chainz and Haley Williams. That I'll pay for that meet and greet.
Oh, yeah, Haley Williams. My word.
I just want to tell her your whole band is a god of rock.
Yeah, you're a legend in music. You know that, right? Just want to make sure you knew that.
Yeah,
that's how you can fucking spot a millennial. Yeah, play the first 2 seconds of Misery Business and their fucking ears perk up. But speaking of white women that's killing the game, we got to talk about Ms. Clark, Ms. Caitlin. Caitlin Clark been out here still balling in the WNBA, still shooting. Most likely gonna win Rookie of the Year. But there's a lot of there's a lot of conversation flowing around Caitlin Clark. Especially all that stuff that just got played over, hyped, or played out by what Angel Reese giving her a flagrant foul or anything like that. There was it was replayed over and over and over. I'm like, God damn, nothing happened. It was just a regular foul,
Angel Reese.
Yeah.
That's what it is. They didn't.
And it was done on Caitlin, and they're trying to make this rivalry happen. And it just comes with a lot of other tones. That's what I don't like. It's the other tones.
Racial undertones.
Yeah, like the Fox News of it all is like, oh my God, Caitlin Clark was bashed over the head. Like, Jesus Christ.
With a steel chair.
Yeah. I'm like, nothing happened. She was just playing basketball. She was going for the ball. She accidentally got hit in the head. I mean, I agree with it. It's probably a flagrant foul. That makes sense, but it's just competition.
Kevin Sage said, as she went up, she pulled out a knife, cut her Achilles tendon, threw it on the floor, stomped it, and said, "Gucci Man for president."
Yeah. That's terrible.
I think, honestly, what I believe it is, Caitlin Clark is an amazing player. I've started doing research on her now. Very great player. But I believe the whole thing with that, I don't know, it was Iowa, I believe, when everyone was mad at Angel Reese because she kept doing this, but Caitlin Clark was the one who originated doing this, telling people bye 2 years ago. That's what I believe. That's what led Angel Reese to saying, "You know what? You guys are going to paint me as the bad guy. Fine, I'll be the bad guy, and I'm gonna dominate." And she won the championship with her team. And then the following year they're going, and both of the teams got knocked out. And I believe that whole thing with oh yeah, she's the bad guy and all that. Why would you do that to Caitlin Clark and all? I think that transferred over to WNBA. But I also think those WNBA players was bearing witness to how it was happening, because they are replaying this flagrant foul a lot. Yeah. But a couple games ago, there was a woman who fucking just shoved Caitlin to the ground.
Yeah.
While they was waiting for a free throw shot to be done, some shit.
Yeah.
They didn't replay it as much as they're doing with Angel Reese, and I feel like it is because they still want to paint that narrative that Angel Reese is the bad person in this.
Yeah, and Angel is a star as well too. But really,
Yeah.
it's just the media people that's making it weird. Because obviously, Angel and Caitlyn like, yeah, it's just basketball. Let's just move on. What? I don't know. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
But you know, that first one by Kennedy Carter, that was some bullshit, to be honest.
Oh, that's what that was. Gotcha.
Yeah. That was honestly some bullshit. But at the same time, it's just, you know, everybody. It's just it's not a new sport, obviously, because WNBA been around for years, but it's just getting this new popularity, and people are having to cover it a certain way because they don't know how to cover it, you know?
Yeah.
Which is
very true.
It is crazy, you know, that they never gave any attention to it before. And granted, I didn't either, to be honest. But
I'm part of that group too.
But these new batch of rookies, whether it be Caitlyn, Cameron Brink, Camila Cardoso, Angel Reese, they're bringing more attention to the sport, which is dope.
Yeah.
That's my only little, you know, small thing about it. It's just like, it's not all Caitlin Clark. It's not all Caitlin. I mean, she's most of it, but it's not all Caitlin Clark. And that's probably my rant too. But
Reese spoke on that too. He was like, it's not just one person. I'm also the reason there's people courtside now.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm out here. Yeah, I want to go to another game. Only been to one WNBA game, and
I went to a Sparks game before.
Yeah, that's the only time I went to one, and it was empty.
Twice.
That's what I saw. Yeah,
and I think we had like, yeah, I feel like we at the same game then.
We probably were,
because I had a barber at the box seats. Went to the Sparks game. I remember we had box seats to go see the Clippers LeBron game. That's when I fell in love with LeBron.
Damn.
I hated LeBron when he was on the Heat, but that was the first time we had a box, and I saw him in real life, and he was huge. And then I saw him fucking do some shit where he like was dribbling the ball, he get fouled, and he like gets pushed out the damn like out of bounds, and he still makes the three. I was like, oh my god, I saw that in person. That was crazy.
Hey,
so yeah, that's when my LeBron hate changed, because I was a hardcore Celtics fan.
There we go. I want to know who these WNBA players be flying out.
And I want to get on how I get on the list.
Yeah, how do I get on that flight? That flight deferred. Let me get on that.
And let me get on the list. Send me the boarding pass. I'm there.
Yeah.
Cameron Brink don't even got to fly me out. I'll drive. I'm down the street.
Yeah.
I come through.
Yeah.
We ain't gotta fly nothing.
Where we at? The W? Okay, I'll be there.
I got gas money.
Mm-hmm. You getting flued out.
Getting flued out. But yeah, just shout out to the WNBA. We love that it's getting more attention. It's only going up from here. It is.
Yeah, it really is. I think I'm gonna start looking up prices because I wanna watch a game while it's still probably cheap.
Mm-hmm. That sounds dope.
That. Yeah, I want to be courtside.
Well, I think that'll get us to our final segment of the podcast, the final push, as we like to call it, the rant, where me and Edward got to get some stuff off our chest. And then I guess I'll go first too, because I was kind of going into it, but yeah, like you said, my rant this week is really just it not being just Caitlin Clark that's bringing all this attention to the WNBA. Obviously, the majority of it, the bulk of it, is her, because she's just so great. She's like one of the greatest college players of all time, male or female. But there's still a lot of stars coming in the league, and bringing attention to the league. I mean, A'ja Wilson is a back-to-back champion, even though before then no one was really watching it when she was dominating. But A'ja Wilson is getting popular. Kelsey Plum was always popular. Kelsey Plum was married to Darren Waller, who was a tight end for the Giants, who just retired, but then they got divorced. I don't know what happened. Darren Waller makes a song about the divorce, and it was kind of terrible.
He got divorced because he retired.
No, he retired. He got divorced, then he retired. I don't know what happened. Kelsey Plum is gorgeous. She is a back-to-back champion too. So I don't know. It sounds like he fumbled the bag, but I don't know.
She was Kelsey Plum.
It sounds like he fumbled 2 bags, but I don't know. Listen, I don't know these people. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stars in WNBA. Angel Reese is one of the reasons why all this stuff is happening with him. Like I said, Camila Cardoso, Cameron Brink in LA, Kate Martin in the Las Vegas Aces. So I mean, there's a lot of star power to go around, and I think the other girls do need some credit for this new era, for this new generation of WNBA players and WNBA watchers.
Hold on, Kelsey.
And my Lord, I mean, just praise the Lord. That's all. That's all I really got to say about him. But
yeah, just Kelsey.
Who?
That's Kelsey Plum.
Kelsey Plum. Can confirm. Gorgeous lady. Gorgeous. Back-to-back champion. That's the most attractive thing about her. Back-to-back. B2B. And she loves Tom Brady. I love Tom Brady too, Kelsey. And that's another thing. You ain't got to fly me out, Kelsey. I can drive to Vegas.
Yeah.
I can drive to Vegas. I got gas money. I have it. I don't need to get flown out. I'm cheaper. I'm not a cheap date. I'm just saying. I'm not an easy date. Well, listen, I'll drive to you, Kelsey. You just tell me where to park. I'll pay for the parking. Tell me where to be, and I'm gonna be there. That's all we gotta do.
Pretty much, yeah.
Get the logistics down. I'm gonna be there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, just shout out Caitlin Clark. Shout out all these people. Shout out basketball fans in general is just winning.
Man, she probably hooked up with Tom Brady. God damn it.
She probably. I mean, Thomas.
I always assume that with celebrities.
Everybody fucking Tom Brady.
Nah, it's just like you going after who you got a crush on.
I mean, yeah, like, but then they were probably like, married at the time.
I need that 7.
All right.
He probably was all like, sure, you only got 2.
Damn.
I do 7 and up.
7 and up.
You gotta win 7 something.
7 Up. 7 Up is my favorite soda.
That's
my favorite soda. 7 and Up.
Mm-hmm. I only know how to count to 7. That's all I got to count to.
That's all he does have to count to. What you got for us this week, Edward? What you got to say to the people? What you got to get off your chest?
It's not really much of a rant. I mean, all these mom and pa's donut shops are being supplied orange juice by the Rockview Company. I'm gonna look into that.
I did confirm that for you this week too.
Yeah, I don't know what Rockview doing.
Evidence to this.
Yeah,
conspiracy that's you have.
Silent millionaire money right there. I'm gonna look into
billion.
Them. Yeah, it could be. There's some silent Billie Eilish's out here.
Yeah.
I still don't know how Michelin tires got the Michelin star system for restaurants.
Me neither.
That is so. That's like hey.
I don't get how.
I mean, because I don't get it, but I get it because the nigga who made the Nobel Peace Prize, Frank Nobel, is the same nigga who created dynamite. So you have the Nobel Peace Prize, but you created a very dangerous explosive. and not everybody using that shit to excavate.
Yeah, exactly.
He trying to get his own little Aegon the Conqueror shit on when he was around. But so that's what helped me understand it. The Ted Kaczynski, genius. He also became the Unabomber. It's like two sides.
Two sides every coin.
2 sides. Yin and yang. That yin and yang shit, that's some real shit. That's some real shit.
That is some real shit. Can confirm that.
Yeah. Shout out Toranaga. Yeah, so my rant really ain't gonna be on nothing negative. I just want to give a shout out to Kevin Hart and Drewski.
And Kai yes, we forgot to talk about them.
Yeah, it's all good. I like it, man. I like that Kai is like pushing the boundaries of streaming.
Yeah.
Um
Not just for black people, just for just pushing the
just
boundaries of streaming, period.
yeah, just people in general. And there was this one girl, she was at my job. She asked about this Kai Sinatra. She's just now finding out about him because she loves Drewski. And she saw that Drewski was on Kai Sinatra's Twitch.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Oh, Edward does that. Let me ask him." So she's like, what does he do?" And I was like, "He's a YouTuber, and then he became Twitch and all that, AMP, things like that." And I like that. I like that. It's like he's blending in everything.
Mm-hmm.
And it sheds more light on what streaming can do.
Oh
You
yeah.
know, other like he's embedded now
And
in
he's just
streaming.
having fun too. It
Yeah,
seems like
just
he's doing things
fun.
that he wants to do,
Yeah.
and
The
he's
the
just having a
whole
lot of fun.
his trailers for what he's gonna do next are like full on movie productions. From Software sent him a life size
Oh,
Millennia
Millennia.
Blade of Mikola.
I
Yeah.
saw that.
I thought that was pretty cool. I love that he still keeps his chair that he had from when he was in YouTube.
Yeah.
That's why he doesn't get rid of it. It's sentimental to him. But I like that he put on Ray. I started looking into Ray, the Taiwanese kid
Yeah.
that's around him. You know, he met him in a 7-Eleven in Japan.
I didn't know that.
That's it. Ray was on a school trip from Taiwan to Japan, and he
Mm-hmm.
met him there. And he completely changed his life and his family's life.
Yeah.
You know, I love that when you shedding some love, some light. He talks about it on his interview with Wally, and he was like, "Why should I be the only one at the top? Why should I be the only one making money? Do y'all know how much
Mm-hmm.
money is being made?" And he was like, "There's some of us that are making more money than athletes."
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, "Damn." So
Yes,
I really
there
love
is.
that aspect about it. I hope Ray. I mean, Ray does have to go to the military, and that's sad. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but hopefully he comes back very soon and
But yeah, like
gets
you said,
into training.
I just love that the biggest streamer in the world is a black man, and especially on Juneteenth, it's just a
Yeah.
lot of
Mhm.
just a lot of good that Kai does, and just
Yeah.
by being who he is, and by
Mhm.
um just showing that you can do this too,
Yeah.
because
He's
that's
had
some
some
people, some
missteps,
yeah, of
but
course,
I
obviously,
love the comeback from the missteps. That's what I'm
but
waiting for from people.
but black people in general, we respond so well when we see ourselves in that industry,
Yeah.
because people can get bogged down and be like, I can't, won't even, why would I even try to
Yeah.
do something like that, because there's nobody like me doing it.
Mhm.
So I'm probably there's probably people like me that's tried it and failed at it. So why should I do it? But it's,
Yeah.
when you see someone succeed at what you want to do, it's very,
Mhm.
very powerful. Very powerful.
Yeah.
So yeah, shout out to Kai.
I love seeing that. And if y'all haven't seen it yet, y'all go on YouTube and type in Kai Cenat, Kevin Hart, Drewski funny moments. It's an hour-long video. Hilarious.
Yeah.
Straight laughter all the way through. Um, it's just amazing. He ain't even the leader of AMP.
Mm-hmm.
And I love that.
Well, that'll do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to
Shout
all of
out
them.
Kai. Shout out.
Shout out Kev, Drewski, could have been Kai,
A friend of the
AMP,
pods.
Mafia. Yeah, friend of the pod.
Friends of the pod.
Shout out to Heart House, all plant-based. That shit is good,
We love it.
Shout out Grand Cormino. Kevin, send me a
Mm-hmm.
check. In this flask, let me make sure I ain't showing this dumbass company the logo because they ain't paid me. In this flask, I got some Grand Cormino right now. Y'all need to check it out, okay? Hard work tastes different, people.
Hard work
Get you a
does
bottle
taste.
of Grand Cormino,
Okay.
okay?
All
You
right.
worked hard, you bust your ass doing whatever it is you're doing, or even if you just sat on the couch.
Mm-hmm.
You just sat on the couch, being a couch potato, eating potatoes on the couch, smoking a cigarette. I hope it ain't a cigarette.
I hope it's not.
Some of y'all just smoke and that's it. Go ahead and add another poison into your life.
All right.
Tequila. And
All
add
right.
Grand Camino. Hard work tastes different, people. Let's get it.
And on that
Put some
note,
pie on their ass.
that'll do it for us on this installment of the F Net
Yes.
Show. thank y'all for being here. You know, keep us locked in. We're gonna be, you know, here all the time. Okay. No, go ahead, commit seppuku.
George, be my second. Don't let me bleed out.
This is the last episode for Edward. It's gonna be the Ted Show from now on. Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for being you. We're out of here. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.